Killoh.
Killoh, yep.
Thank you.
My name's Sarah Killoh. I'm a ratepayer in Waltham and have been involved in the leadership group at the Phillipstown Community Hub for a number of years. It's my first time doing something like this, so please bear with me. I did have a PowerPoint but was unable to get it in on time. I've just a couple of points that I want to bring up. The first is to do with Ferry Road, particularly the parts between Phillip Street and Bordsley Road. A few years back, some road improvements were done. These involved a series of islands that restrict the ability for people heading towards town down Ferry Road from turning right into Olivia's, Matheson's, Leyden and Nursery roads. This is 4 roads in a row that you're not legally allowed to turn right into. I asked on some local pages if anyone has seen people go onto the wrong side of the roads as a way of turning into these streets. The answers were all the same. Yes, often. Yes, may have even done it myself once, but I'm an experienced driver. Absolutely, all the time. My husband suggested it and I was horrified. Lots of times. See it all the time as I work in a business in the area. See it often in off-peak times. Yes, people are going over the islands constantly. Yes, and it's extremely dangerous, etc., etc. If they decide not to turn right into one of these streets, the next legal place to do so is Phillip Street. Now, while you wait for oncoming traffic and bikes, you hold up all the traffic behind you, as immediately to your left is an island on the curb followed by a car park on the side of the road. No cars can pass while you hold up the traffic to take a right-hand turn that you actually wanted to do several streets back but are unable to do so. This seems to be poor management to me. Being able to turn right into at least one of these streets and finding a way for cars to be able to pass while you wait to turn right into Phillip Street would make these roads safer for people who may be hopefully less inclined to break the law. 2024 or afterwards is too late to allocate some money for fixing this up. We don't want it to be a mistake that can result in the loss of a life or anything like that. I also want to bring up the issue of rubbish. I think the opt-out scheme that you've got is great, and I hope it's followed up with making sure that the owners of apartments and things do get rid of enough rubbish. But in the meantime, there is an issue with fly tipping, and I'm not sure really what the answer is, but I do know that there needs to be an answer. Big furniture, such as mattresses, are expensive to dump. First, you need a car to get to the dump, then you have to have some petrol to run the car. This is becoming more unaffordable for many people. You also need a tow bar and a trailer. Many people don't have this, nor do their friends. Being able to afford to pay somebody to take away big items isn't easy when every dollar is needed to pay the bills. Fly tipping is easier, especially when you don't own your own property and possibly are on the move fairly often. Snap Send Solve is a great tool, but there needs to be a better way. Many people don't want to fly tip but feel they have little choice. The stuff left out is often just fit for the dump. It is no longer of any use. If you guys are unable to find an affordable solution to preventing the need of fly tipping, then we'll be led to believe that Snap Send Solve is your answer to getting rid of excess rubbish. My next and final bit I want to bring up is about the value of the Phillipstown Community Hub. I don't know if you've all visited it. I know some of you have, and I'm sure any of you would be welcome at any time. This place was once the old school in Phillipstown, a traditional place for the heart of the community. It is still the heart of Phillipstown, and for many in the wider East Christchurch area. It is a place that many people visit each week. People have come to the hub for support from the food pantry and are now involved in volunteering at the hub on a regular basis. They are giving back to a place that has helped them. They are keen to help and take some ownership of the place that is the heart of their community. People have got short-term jobs through the hub through the WINS Return to Work scheme, and as a result of the support and encouragement they received, they have grown in confidence and found full-time or part-time work. The hub also provides events that are usually free to low socio-economic area of town that allow our community to come together to play, eat and enjoy being part of a supportive family. Community conversations happen through a group of locals who regularly get together to find ways to tackle issues that are happening in our community. This is just a small list of things that happen regularly at the hub. There are a number of groups that call the hub their home and help people with all sorts of issues. We appreciate the financial support that is planned for hopefully in a few years' time, and hopefully the hub will still be around to be able to take that support. But in the meantime, we need support now. We want to keep this hub going and keep it as the heart of Phillipstown and the East. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That didn't sound like a first time submitter, so it sounded like somebody's absolutely passionate about their community, and the whole point of doing this is to have people like you come and speak from the heart of your community. So you've done that. Others have raised the dangerous issues on Ferry Road, particularly in the sections that you've highlighted. So councillors are hearing the message.
Cool.
And we'll be working with staff to see what we can come up with. So thank you very much for your submission today.
Brilliant.
Thank you. Next one is Canterbury Museum.